A warm welcome to the Naomi Talk Show program with yours truly, 𝗟𝗢𝗢𝗞𝗦. This is a place where we get to discuss matters and topics that affect our day-to-day lives. Before we proceed, kindly hit that subscribe button and we'll be glad you'll be getting the notifications of our every new program that we get to release. So today, our topic of discussion is very interesting. What does the first year of marriage look like? That's what we are discussing. To many, it's a roller coaster. To others, it's rough, tough, and hard. And it sometimes turns out to be a mixture, a concoction of all those emotions put together. But don't you worry. That first year means a lot. That first year, whatever challenges you may be going through, please note, you're simply laying the foundation. So besides the challenges, be very intentional on what you do and the work you put into the foundation of your union. Things that you have to consider and to start to consider. The first thing that I always emphasize on is that the self has to take a back seat. This is now more of we and less of I. Decision making is more of we and less of I. If you have to consider meal planning and meal preparations, those are simple things. But guess what? It's no longer I, it's about us. And you know what? We come from very diverse setups, very diverse backgrounds, and especially in our African setup. Some people appreciate more the ugali. Others may not appreciate having rice as a meal in the evening. And here you are, the two of you have met, and you have to synchronize to accommodate each other. Surely nobody expects you to make those adjustments within a day. Learn how and what works best for each one of you. No way. So take a deep breath and appreciate yourself where you are right now. That first year, whatever it has offered you, whatever it has presented to you, relax. Take it easy. Just work around it and build your own culture out of it. The other thing that I would want you to also to consider is that even as you're starting to lay that foundation, it's a great opportunity for you to build your own family culture even before the children come on board. What do I mean? The two of you, each one of you is coming from a different family, right? And each of your families held some traditions. Let me explain that further. Probably your family had the get-together moments. They had moments when they are known for taking holidays together. They have moments of doing adventures and visits together. And this other family has got their own culture that marks them as a different family altogether. Now the two of you are coming to be one and to begin your own. And it's so amazing and so wonderful that when you set your own culture, as the children come, they start to learn, they start to realize, and they start to identify with who we are as a family, as a nuclear family. Because it will be unfortunate for you to start introducing cultures when the children are already maturing, they are already having their thought patterns. You have to shape them with the culture that the two of you would want to adopt. How would we want to have our meals together as a family? How would we want to be doing our devotionals as a family? When would we want to be taking our holidays and probably where? It may not happen immediately, but having those thought patterns and plans in place is so important, because then your takeoff will not be rough and bumpy as opposed to if you had no plans at all in place. Another issue is money matters. Money matters. It's interesting because even when couples have to disagree, they have to fight, they have to quarrel at the formative age stages, it's purely 90% financial matters related. The second biggest conflict is usually the duties at home and responsibilities that really make the home running up and running. So finances, you have to iron it out. You had probably discussed about your ideas of growing together, having a home, buying probably vehicles, putting up businesses, and all that stuff. Now, when you are discussing that, you are discussing it while you are dating. The rubber meets the road when the two of you get into the space called marriage. So do you think that you can settle that and make the necessary adjustments within a day? Definitely not. Definitely not. Remember, it is only when everyone has left after the glorious wedding day that you get to now learn this person that you're living with. Probably when you are dating, this person was always looking smart, on point, the makeup on point. They would not be agitated and feeling angry when you come late. They would hold themselves together. Now the two of you are in that house and the masks are off. If at all you operated with him, definitely. I ask the question again. Do you think you will learn to adjust, to understand, to appreciate this person within a day? Definitely not. So dear friends, if you're newly married, you are in a new marriage less than 1 year, and you're experiencing some hiccups, to the extent some say start questioning their decisions, whether this was the right person that they engaged with, or they made the right choice, listen, it's part of that curve. So slow down, roll up your sleeves, put the work, but remember, you have to communicate and communicate and communicate. What you desire has to be communicated, because if it is not spoken, the other person is not an angel. You have to make known your plans, because once again, each of you has an idea that needs to be a crossbreed. Whatever you're going to produce will be a crossbreed of each person's idea brought to the table. So keep talking, and once you're done, submit that plan before God, because He knows how to refine it and He knows how to work it out. God bless you.